I was told yesterday that smoking these was going to take anywhere from 7 to 10 years off of my life. And that fact, it shocked me. But this fact shocked me even more. There's a specific number out there called a hazard ratio, and it's the number that is going to indicate how likely you are to die based off of its numerical value. For example, just to normally live and have a normal lifestyle, a hazard ratio of 1.0 is represented. However, if you were to now add in you smoking cigarettes, you're going to have a 1.5 ratio. Now, for all my friends like me that don't like the math, that practically just means that you have a 50% chance higher rate at dying sooner than you would if you were at a normal hazard ratio. Another example of this could be having high blood pressure. This is a 1.25 ratio, meaning that you're 25% more likely to die more so than anybody with a normal 1.0 ratio. And the worst of all could be something like kidney failure, which is a 2.7 ratio, meaning that you have a 170% chance of dying sooner than anybody with a 1.0. So now that begs the question, what happens when we don't do certain things? How does that affect the ratio? So if we were to compare somebody in the bottom 20% and the top 20% of strength, then you would see that there's actually a 2.7 hazard ratio when it comes to those terms. Now, before you think that I am some smart guru that came up with all this, no, there's lots of different studies online and information that I've been able to take care of and show to you, and this is what this video is about, because I like this stuff. Numbers make sense to me. Which leads me to this next fact, which blew my mind. If you compared someone who had an average of 3,000 steps a day versus someone who has 15,000 steps per day, that is a 3.0 hazard ratio. That means that there is a 200% higher risk of death for the person that does not move versus the person who does move. So now that begs the question. If we talk about cigarettes being so bad for us, having such a low ratio, why are we not talking about simply not moving and taking care of our bodies? Well, as Christians, I believe that we should be in the top percentile of those taking care of what God has given us. This thing is on loan, and it's up to us to do everything we can to make it the best we possibly can through our decisions, through our movement, through our food, through everything. So if you want more content like this that's going to tell you the truth, not just what you want to hear, go ahead and follow me here at Matthew's Temple Training so that you're updated every single day with faith, fitness, and opportunities to grow in your spiritual walk with Christ every single day.